Hi, my name's Chris Tidy from Centurion Safety Products. I want to go through with you today about cleaning specifically our respiratory equipment, okay? So here with me today I've got our Concept Air Brow Guard version, so I'm just going to show you about cleaning that one. And I've got just our mask from our Nevis, but obviously there's other parts of the equipment as well. But it's a general rule of thumb, so you know, just to give you some sort of guidelines and understanding. We've already done the helmet, hard hat cleaning guide, and we've already done the face screen. So whether that be a brow guard mounted version or a helmet mounted version, we've already done that as well. So if you want to see those and look at our PPE cleaning and maintenance guide, you need to head over to our website. Just click on the advice tab and then you'll see our cleaning and maintenance guide, and you'll be able to download the care and maintenance document. Okay. So, without further ado, now, when it comes to electrical parts, okay, you don't want to be spraying those with a solution. Blatantly, obviously, because if you saturate electrical components, then, you know, they could or most probably will stop working. So, when it comes to things like, you know, the plug adapters, we're really going to be looking at, you know, cleaning that with either a wipe, so just going over the surface with a wipe, or if you are using a cleaning solution, excuse me for bending down, it's just my bits are just below me. So there's my cleaning solution actually there, and I'll just grab hold of, I've just got a bit of kitchen roll. What you would be doing is you'd be spraying onto the kitchen roll like so, and then you'd be wiping over the electrical component, okay? And then leaving it plenty of time to actually air dry afterwards, okay? So that's the plug. Again, with the battery, again, it's an electrical component, so although we've got exposed to the two terminals, you have obviously got an aperture where it plugs in, so we don't want to be spraying anything into there. So again, either a wipe over the surface, or again, you know, a bit of towel, spray onto there and then wipe over, okay? So don't spray directly actually onto that. Again, with our Concept Air, so if we're looking at a Concept Air, again, don't saturate that please, because it's an electrical component. Wipe obviously the outside. This is my wipe that you can see there if you're using a wipe. If not, again, solution obviously onto a bit of kitchen roll or towel, and then obviously then wipe that actually over, okay, and again leave to air dry, all right, because it's an electrical component. The belt system, now you can actually take that off. You just need to take it out of the belt buckle there, and it could slide off, but to be honest with you, you can clean the majority of it actually, well, all of it actually with it on. So you just clean it like that. You'd put it through the loop a little bit like so, and then clean that part, and then you can pull it out from there and obviously then clean all the inside, okay? So you don't necessarily need to remove that particular part, but of course you can do if you actually want to, okay? So staying with our Concept Air, if we're thinking of looking at hoses, so this would be applicable to our Nevis as well as obviously applicable to this, which is our Concept Air hose. So again, a wipe, of course, with this particular part, you can spray a solution directly onto it, but just cover over the breathing aperture if you're going to do that, okay? So, and both ends, because you don't want any fluid actually getting into that area, because it may not be dry when you put it onto wear, and of course you wouldn't know that, okay? So just be careful, obviously cover those over. So preferably obviously a wipe, again a piece of paper with a spray if you want to make sure you don't actually get anything in there, okay? So we'll just pop that down. So if we're looking at the actual headpiece that you can see there, as I said to you, this is the brow guard version, okay? Now we can actually remove this, so it's all on via Velcro, so there's some catches where you can physically take it and reveal it off, and then you can hear the Velcro obviously off of the front, so you can take that piece completely off. So let's do that, let's take that off, and of course then we can wipe that particular piece, or better still with these sort of areas where you want to get into the nooks and crannies, use a spray solution, again wipe off any excess, but make sure that it actually air dries okay before you pop it back on again. So let's just pop that back down. Excuse me. So if we're looking at the inside of the unit here, got a couple of Velcro fasteners just from there, okay, and that basically then allows us to remove this part actually from the face screen, okay. So we can just pull that down, you can hear that there, and that will remove that part from the face screen, and you'll be able to decontaminate that particular part, and then you'll be able to concentrate obviously on the face screen, where we can use a wipe, we can use a solution, and then obviously all for the cradle area actually inside the helmet. Please remember the sweatbands are replaceable, so you can just buy other sweatbands. Of course, if you get any sort of solution onto there, leave it to air dry. Pay particular attention to the air channel. Don't spray solution into that air channel, okay. So again, if you're using a spray solution and you're overspraying it, try and cover that up actually with your hand while you're actually overspraying it, okay, because you don't really want a solution in there. It's okay, you know, if you give it time to dry, plenty of time to dry, then it'll be okay, yeah. But what we're concerned about is if you get solution in there and you don't wait for it to dry, then obviously then you're breathing in a different contaminant, okay. So there's that one, that's the brow guard system. And if we're looking at something like our Nevis, so this is our Nevis face mask that you can actually see there, okay. So again, quite nice and easy. You can wipe obviously all the outside of the screen. You can use a spray solution in this one. You could use the spray onto a wipe and obviously wipe it over as well. But again, leave to air dry, okay. There's a screw just down the bottom there that actually removes the entire screen, so the face shroud actually from there, so you can unscrew that and obviously remove the face shroud and obviously treat that as differently, so you can get into all the nooks and crannies, okay. Above all, obviously just take your time with it, you know, don't rush it, you know. Cleaning obviously is an important part. If you're removing your filters from your product, before you clean it, please follow decontamination procedures before you remove the filter. This could contain obviously some bacteria or more so a virus. So, you know, think about what you're wearing. Make sure you've got gloves on. Make sure you've got a suit on. Make sure you've got some sort of respiratory on or a face screen actually to protect you while you're actually doing that particular task, so removing these. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now, if you want more information, head over to our website and click on the advice button, and like I said to you, it will give you, you know, all the cleaning information. If you need to ask us about a specific solution that you may need to use and it's not actually listed in our care and maintenance guide, then just drop us a line. There is a slide at the end of that maintenance guide, cleaning and maintenance guide, that actually is an Ask the Expert. Email us over. One of our experts will actually get back to you, including myself, and then we'll be able to tell you if the solution that you want to use is safe to be able to use on these types of materials. Okay, so pretty much I've been Chris Tidy. Thank you very much for watching. Look after yourself, but most of all, obviously, please stay safe.